is YouTube TV. YouTube announced yesterday something groundbreaking for cable outlets. YouTube TV. For $35 per month, you can receive 40 plus networks, including major broadcast and cable shows. Sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? It is a pretty good deal. But it's a little bit ominous, if I can say. So, earlier, if you remember correctly, if you saw that video, is YouTube a monopoly? I talked about where YouTube was wanting to start to look more like a TV network than a social media website. Now look what has happened. They actually have a TV network, YouTube TV. So, in my humble opinion, we need to be warned that there is definitely a sense or a whisper of change in the way of YouTube coming. But what does it matter to, the normal viewer that, I predicted this somewhat correctly in the past? So what does this all mean to you, the viewer? I'm just going to connect some dots, and I might be crazy. I might be one of those type of weird people that connect dots from nothing. But let's look back at the timeline of things. Early 2012, they had the shift in the algorithm where they were basically wanting to feature more longer length videos, such as TV. And then also, shifting more towards 2014-2015, the introduction of YouTube Red and then series along with that. 2016, the introduction of the Hero system, basically where they gave more features, which was already being done, they just gave it a name, to bigger YouTubers, other than smaller YouTubers, like a TV network. And now look at it today, where you have on the 1st of March, or yesterday on the 28th of February, it was introduced YouTube TV. Now, this is scary from my point of view and also from somewhat your point of view, because with YouTube Red, I think that they were trying to test the waters to see, can they make it to where only the viewer has to pay money to view the channels they want to view, like a TV show. They were basically testing the waters, saying, will people pay for this? Apparently those waters tested safe, and so they're like, alright, let's see if we can push this a step further. And introduction, YouTube TV. Now this could be pushover to YouTube in the fact that there are more TV shows, and like the late shows, that are popping up more on YouTube, and they're popping up on the trending tab more often, which is strange, which you would think that they'd have more diversity, but they don't. You see, YouTube is wanting people that have more like a staff group and to be able to mass produce more videos. And so they have the bigger TV shows, the late night shows, which have the staff to do this, being able to be more prominent, which is kind of like a forewarning of like the TV network type of mentality. Since we can look at the past and we can tell that YouTube is wanting to become more like a TV network, then channels will need to be able to edit a lot more videos in a short amount of time to be able to basically give them a whole entire series and then YouTube to upload it at its own pace, like a TV network. Smaller channels that don't have the support group will simply be pushed out of the way as the larger networks or the late night shows and such crush them. There won't be any small channels anymore. And I can even foresee some of the bigger channels being discarded because of the fact that they cannot simply keep up with all the videos and the production that a major TV network and studio has compared to, what a normal, million subscriber person has. I can even see PewDiePie not being on YouTube very much longer if this trend continues. And that's not just because of the scandals and such that he's been involved in. So from YouTube saying that they wish to be like TV networks to then YouTube Red to YouTube TV, in my opinion, this is bad. Like, bad. Like, we might not... YouTube, I can see completely shifting everything that it was meant to be about. Like the small people contributing a video to get some laughs to then it to becoming like a major news network almost type of thing. And you can see that with some of the channels that become popular, where people have been canceling their cable subscriptions and going to YouTube and just watching some of their videos. I mean, it's not hard to get articles on the internet nowadays. So I would keep an eye on this situation. In my opinion, this is not going to be good. This is not going to end out well for anyone, especially for the content creator like me. So keep an eye out. But in positive news, $35 for a TV subscription. That's pretty good, I think. Depends on what's in the TV subscription though. So, Ryan Sexton logging off.